Modern vehicles are increasingly equipped with safety technologies that assist in avoiding collisions, protecting passengers, and even responding to emergencies. Whether you're upgrading your current vehicle or purchasing your first car, selecting one that is not only comfortable and reliable but also as safe as possible will help reduce road dangers and give better protection and support in the case of a collision. Modern cars generally have more advanced safety technology than earlier versions, but even in newer vehicles, some of the most crucial features are not standard or not available at all. Here's what you should check for when buying a safer vehicle. Autonomous emergency braking. Autonomous emergency braking. AEB is intended to help prevent or mitigate the severity of a crash by automatically applying the brakes when the vehicle detects an imminent collision. This applies while the car is moving forward or reversing. The functionality of AEB differs depending on the manufacturer and model. Some entry-level versions may only work at low speeds, such as less than 30 kilometers per hour, and others have higher speeds, over 80 kilometers per hour, for example, and better object identification. In addition, modern AEB systems may dynamically adjust brake pressure based on road conditions, such as wet or slippery surfaces, to ensure peak performance. Reversing cameras and rear cross-traffic alert. Reversing camera technology enhances sight behind a car when backing out. Complementary technologies such as rear cross-traffic alert, RCTA, reverse collision avoidance, RCA, or reverse collision warning, RCW, can inform drivers of an impending collision. Two major reversing technologies to look out for are: reversing cameras allow the driver to see what's behind their car when it is in reverse by combining a camera or cameras with an in-car display. Some feature useful reversing directions, while higher-end systems have a 360-degree vision for enhanced visibility around the vehicle. Rear cross-traffic alert, RCTA, employs cameras or sensors combined with an audio alarm or similar to inform the driver when another car, cyclist, pedestrian, or moving item crosses their vehicle's path as they reverse. This often works in concert with AEB to automatically brake the car to avoid a collision. Lane keeping systems. Lane keeping systems, LKS, are designed to help prevent drivers from drifting out of their lane. They are not designed to activate if the indicators are on and the driver is performing an intentional lane change. Common lane-keeping methods include lane departure warning, LDW. Cameras monitor lane lines and notify the driver if the vehicle is drifting out of its lane. These alerts could be audible, visual, or vibrational. The driver is responsible for taking action and directing the automobile safely back into the lane. Lane Keep Assist takes LDW a step further by using the Lane Keep Assist system to steer the car back into its lane if the driver does not react to the lane departure warning. Some lane-keeping technologies have struggled operating in challenging road conditions such as heavy rain or snow, as well as when there are no lane markings. LKA systems should work gently. However, some are not as well calibrated as others, and the response can occasionally be shockingly powerful. Lane departure warnings might sometimes be made unexpectedly. These conditions can prompt drivers to turn these systems off, which is not recommended. Blind spot monitoring. Blind spot monitoring, BMS, also known as blind spot warning, BSW, employs sensors and occasionally cameras to detect other cars that can't be easily seen while they are next to or just behind your vehicle, that is, in your blind areas. This safety element normally provides a visible warning via a light in the driver's external side mirror, with some systems adding audio and tactile cautions such as an alarm sound and steering wheel vibration correspondingly. At the highest end, active blind spot systems can intervene to avoid a prospective collision. When comparing different automobiles, the more complex systems are chosen above a plain visual warning. Emergency call system. An accident emergency call system that automatically sends an emergency call to a specialist control center if the vehicle is involved in a serious collision, even if the occupants are trapped or unresponsive. In most cases, a strictly defined set of data, such as the vehicle's precise location, direction of travel, number of occupants via the seatbelts in use, maker model, and registration VIN numbers will be sent to the call center, where trained staff can make immediate contact. They can communicate with the car's occupants and, if necessary, dispatch emergency services. Many cars also include an SOS button, which is often situated on the overhead console between the driver and the front passenger. This enables vehicle occupants, or even the first person on the scene of a crash, to contact the emergency call center and talk with a trained operator for assistance. Rear occupant alert. Many modern automobiles now have rear occupant alert, ROA, or child presence detection, CPD systems that are intended to prevent children and pets from being left unattended in cars. Basic ROA systems can monitor door opening and shutting data, and when the car is turned off, prompt the driver to check the rear seats with a warning message on the instrument panel. More modern systems use sensors to detect movement in the back seat, and if the doors are locked, alert the driver with an urgent warning, such as blasting the horn or flashing the hazard lights. Some cars, such as the BYD Dolphin and BYD Sea Lion 6, can detect both breathing and movement and can automatically activate the air conditioning if the car is locked, as well as sound the alarm. Driver attention monitoring. Driver attention monitoring, sometimes known as driver distraction warning, fatigue or sleepiness detection, or similar terms, usually employs a combination of cameras and sensors to monitor the driver's steering wheel input and eye movement, among other things. When indicators of exhaustion or distraction are identified, the system will notify the driver via visual alerts in the instrument panel, oral warnings, and/or tactile measures such as steering wheel vibration. The amount of time spent driving without taking a break is also regularly monitored, with an alarm issued after a predefined period to encourage the driver to take a break. Some vehicles will even come to a stop if the driver does not provide input. As with other modern safety systems, more advanced versions of DAM are suggested, but some can be quite sensitive, sounding a warning with a tiny glance away from the road, for example. Thus, customers are encouraged to test drive several car models before making a purchase. Active Cruise Control. Active Cruise Control, ACC, also known as Adaptive Cruise Control, is a more advanced cruise control system that automatically adjusts your car's speed to maintain a safe following distance from the vehicle in front. ACC normally includes at least 3 presets that allow the driver to control the distance. Some versions of ACC can bring the automobile to a complete stop in traffic, also known as stop and go, and then continue to follow at a predetermined distance when traffic moves forward. Traffic sign recognition. Many modern vehicles now have traffic or speed sign recognition, which displays the current speed limit and sounds an alarm or shows a visual warning if the camera system detects that the limit has been violated. Sophisticated versions will automatically slow the vehicle and reset the cruise control to the new setting. Other TSR systems can detect temporary speed limits such as school zones and roadworks. Some cars may claim to have speed limit recognition. However, this is based only on preloaded satellite navigation maps. These are less reliable since they do not provide real-time monitoring of traffic signs using onboard cameras. Electronic Stability Control. Electronic Stability Control, ESC, also usually referred to as Electronic Stability Program, ESP, uses sensors to monitor direction of travel and steering wheel position. It can stabilize the automobile when a lack of traction is detected by autonomously braking individual wheels and lowering engine power. On many vehicles, it operates in tandem with other electronic handling systems, such as traction control. Our list of the best automobile safety features and systems in current cars is a significant component of a vehicle's overall safety rating, which takes into account other criteria such as vehicle structure,